Premiere Pro is one of the best editing softwares around, but if you don't know how to use it, or if your system doesn't have the right resources, it can be kind of a pain to use. My name is Yadullah. You're watching Candid.Technology, and in this video we're talking about how you can fix hardware acceleration issues on Premiere Pro, which can cut down your render times by a lot. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually checking if Premiere Pro is using your dedicated GPU or not. To do this, press Windows key plus I to open the Windows settings. And what we're going to do is we'll just be searching for graphics settings. So just click on the first option that appears. And now in this list, scroll down until you find Premiere Pro. So if you can't find an app, just head over. Click add an app, click browse, and now we're going to find the Premiere Pro executable file wherever you have installed it. In my case, I've installed it in just the regular place where it goes, the default location, and here we are. Now that this option is in our list, go ahead and click on options. And now you've got multiple options here. So you can either have Premiere Windows decide whether you want to run Premiere Pro on your integrated or your dedicated GPU. Best case scenario is always you would want it running on your dedicated GPU, which is where you get the most performance, and of course will be able to use hardware acceleration. Just go ahead and save those changes, and once you're done with that, just restart Premiere Pro and you should be good to go. If that doesn't fix the problem for you, there's a good chance that your problem lies within Premiere Pro itself. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is to check if hardware encoding is actually enabled. To do this, head over to Edit, go all the way down to Preferences, and then Media. Now, as you can see in the bottom section, I have two options for hardware accelerated decoding and encoding. And both Intel and NVIDIA hardware is checked. So I have an Intel Arc eGPU and I have an NVIDIA dedicated GPU in my system, and Premiere Pro can work with both of those, which is why it can see both of them right here. And as you can see, all of these options are checked. If they are not checked on your system, make sure that you check all of these options and then restart your system before trying it on again. In case you do not see these options here, what we're going to do is we're going to open the Premiere Pro console, which you can do by clicking or pressing Ctrl plus F12. Alright, now we're just going to search for hardware, which is not appearing. So what we're going to do is just click on this and these three dots. If you don't see anything here, click on these three lines and click on Debug Database View. Alright, so now we have this whole list of different commands. Just going to search for HW, and here we are. So now you're going to enable certain settings here. The first thing that we need to enable is obviously the first one. So this gets checked. Then simulate hardware encoding. We might also need it. So this gets checked. Make sure that your AMD, Intel and NVIDIA hardware features are checked because you are going to need them. And then, however, based on what is the situation with your particular hardware and how hardware encoding is not working, you can try playing around with simulate hardware encoding with hardware enabled. As you can see, this is automatically checked on. And then you can try playing around with simulate bad hardware driver for export settings as well. It can be a little bit difficult to say which one's going to work for you because different settings tend to work for different people. But once you've figured it out, you can play around with these settings and you can come back to them whenever you want. In case you don't want to, or in case you want to revert these settings, all you can do is just uncheck the two settings, because every time you check them, it will show you, it will highlight changes in blue what you've checked. So we're just going to uncheck this for now because my system hardware encoding works and I don't want to break my Premiere installation. Last but not least, if nothing else works for you, your best option is to either downgrade or upgrade to a Premiere Pro version where hardware encoding might work. If hardware encoding was working in a Premiere Pro version for you prior to the one that you currently have, it's always a good idea to just roll back. And of course, if you've been facing this problem for 2-3 consecutive versions, the best option is to make sure that you keep updating, because new support and bug fixes keeps getting added as the software gets updated. If you like this video, consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, press the bell icon, and tell us in the comments below what more such videos can we make for you. If you'd like to know more about tech, visit our website Candid.Technology, follow us on social media, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and we'll see you on the next video.